Hey guys, Dan here, and welcome back to the vlog. I'm sorry for the bit of lack of content in regards to this week. I tried to do a video on Thursday and it broke, so that didn't work out. And yesterday I was unfortunately a little lazy. But I am coming out with a little something special today, so I just want to talk to you guys, take a couple minutes just to tell you about something I'm pretty excited about. That wasn't very exciting sounding. I'm really excited about it. Again, I've been playing RTSs since Red Alert, all the way through the StarCrafts and the Warcrafts and everything up from there. But lately, the RTS genre since like, let's see, Supreme Commander and Supreme Commander 2 came out, those were the only games that were even had any sort of like epic scale that I really loved, that looked like, that I loved from the Command & Conquer games and from like Total Annihilation. Those kind of games that, again, you could build these massive armies and just destruction everywhere. Good times. This is why I'm really excited, because there's a Kickstarter just started a few days ago, and it's already like halfway towards its goal for a new game called Planetary Annihilation. It's some of the key people who made Total Annihilation are part of this project. It looks really awesome. They're planning to do this really epic scale of like colonizing planets, not colonizing, like, you start off on like an Earth-like planet, or maybe you start off on opposing moons or something, and you build your base and you jump between the different planetary bodies. You build up, you fight for resources, and you launch nukes, aircraft, everything, and you can even then shoot out spacecraft, colonize other moons, and then maybe even hop on an asteroid, attach some giant freaking engines to that asteroid, a la like Cyborg, Superman, if you remember from the comic stuff, or that book actually. Take that asteroid and crash into the planet. So they're looking at like doing some really crazy things for this, and this is really why I'm super excited about this. This is a game I've been waiting a long time for. Something so huge, and it looks kind of complex on the surface, but really, I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's probably going to have a very streamlined economy like Supreme Commander had with an energy to mass kind of thing. I'm assuming they're going for probably something like that. And then you just have these massive robot armies just collide, and explosions everywhere, and then you take a planet over, and you're fighting over a moon to get a high ground. You're launching enemies from the moon down to like bombard the planet, and again, it just looks so amazing. There's so many things they can do with this. I'm really excited for it. They're looking at actually even a procedurally generated world, kind of like Minecraft, how every map is a little different. You could have like a couple Earth moons orbiting a star, or you could have like a dozen. They're actually looking at having like 1v1 up to 20v20, or even maybe just 40 melee. Like, this is ridiculous. They're looking at some really huge things here. When I'm hoping they go with this project, because right now it looks like they're going to be shooting for probably just like a skirmish and then multiplayer modes. If you look at the bottom of their Kickstarter page, they do have like these unlock levels if they go past their initial funding. And what I'm really hoping to see from this is, of course, a single player campaign. I know it's not a necessity in most games, but it was always fun. I mean, you go through, you'll learn how the units work step by step. You have some battles. It's kind of like training, but you actually get something cool and epic. And with the amazing music that comes with this, they could really do some really amazing things with it. And something I didn't see, which I'm really hoping they either get with more funding or possibly something for like future expansion or DLC, would be the inclusion of spacecraft and then epic fleet battles. Something that, other than like Homeworld and Homeworld 2, has not existed really in the kind of like epic scale in RTS. If you look at like Sycamore, I was really hoping for this with Supreme Commander. You have this wonderful progression of units, this scaling from like little dinky things all the way up to these mega massive, super units that could just annihilate cities, like just. So imagine that kind of epic progression apply to spacecraft. You build a spaceport, you build up frigates, you build up cruisers, up to battle cruisers, up to battleships, up to dreadnoughts, these super carriers. That's what I'd really love to see in something for future that they haven't showed in the game so far. So maybe that's something they're looking to do with a unlock, or maybe that just hasn't occurred to them. They ran out of the early bird specials of the game, but you can get the full game for just $20. That also gives you some wallpaper, whatever. And for $40, you can actually get beta access plus forum access. If you're a fan of RTSs of anything epic scales, the Command and Conquers, and even you can even look at like Age of Empires and stuff like that, like games that had a lot more units involved. You weren't so narrowed down. This is really, I think, going to be a game for a lot of people, and I'm really excited to see where they go from it. This could be turned into probably like the best RTS of the decade. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and we'll see you later.